Testing 1, 2, 3. What's up, everybody? It's your boy One Gun, and as you can see, folks, I was happily taking a nap, and I was on my couch, and I woke up, and next thing you know it, I'm thinking I'm looking at some other country. I think I'm looking at some other country. I'm thinking I'm looking at something that's going down someplace in Russia or something like that. But the funny thing about it is, it was the Capitol building. And there's only one Capitol building that I know of that looks like that, and that's the one in Washington, D.C. All right. Let me tell you all what happened. From when I woke up, I was like, "What the hell? So is another country's about to get about to they're doing another some countries is getting ready to have their leaders expelled or shot or killed or something." No, it's right over here. And let me tell you how this happened. This happened because of a big orange idiot decided that he was going to rally a bunch of crazy nuts together in Washington, D.C., have no type of control or any type of National Guard or something to stand by to watch this crowd. And what happened is that this crazy crowd, right? He came out, did his crazy speech earlier today, talking about how elections was rigged and all the other crazy crap. And then after that, he disappears, and then the crowd goes wild and storms the freaking Capitol building, where today is the day where they're supposed to do the final confirmation on Biden and Harris going to the going for president and vice president. So here's the thing. Here's the thing, folks. Here's the thing. Are we in trouble? No, we're not in trouble. All right. Are there crazy people out here? Yes, there are. There are very crazy people. The problem is that I knew there wasn't a real problem. I just knew it was a bunch of people egged on by a man who doesn't want to give up power. And he purposely pulled these people to Washington so they can run up there to the Capitol and do what they're doing now, which is give him more time to be president. But this is not going to work. The reason why this is not going to work is because we know better. Just like the people who, just like the people in the Civil War, one side lost, and that side lost because that other side didn't give up, because they saw that America was worth defending, and which makes me mad, and I'm just angry, folks. I'm just really angry because this man egged this on. He's been egging this on for months. Then he lost, and then he was like, well, if I can't get the Congress, or if I can't get a yes, it is, man. It's some crazy stuff. It's like watching TV and you thinking there's another nation getting ready to fall because of some dictatorship getting ready to fall. No, that's right over here. It's right over here, because this is what happens when you got people who don't want to give up power. This is what they do. He brought these people to Washington, D.C. so they can do exactly what they're doing. Then afterwards told them to go up there and do what they're doing now. This put those people at risk of getting hurt. This puts Congress, the people who we elected, whether you're Republican or Democrat or other, elected to go to Congress to do their jobs. He's sending people in there, and these people most likely got something on there, something within them that's gonna hurt these people inside there doing their job. But he incited these people to come here. He's been doing it for weeks and days. I didn't think it would get this far, folks. I really didn't think that I would be looking at the United States Capitol building and see it being ran into like it was a third world, like we're a third world nation. You know, I never thought this day would come where I have to sit back and worry, you know what? Am I going to have to wake up and have to get a weapon or something or whatever so I'll feel like I'm safe? And then I had to think about this, folks. This is the United States. You know, I shouldn't have to worry about our democracy because our forefathers made sure I wouldn't have to worry about our democracy failing. Our democracy only fails when we get people in power here who don't want to give up power. Yeah, he's doing this to delay the inevitable. You know, that's what he's doing. He's doing everything he possibly can to delay the inevitable. That's why he did what he did. He could have did. Why come he didn't do this last Friday? Why come he wouldn't put this off until this Friday? No, he did this specifically to get as many people in the Washington D.C., get them riled up and crazy, then send them after the Congress. Now, this is what I think what should happen. I think he should go to jail. That's all to it. As long as he's a free man, running around Washington, D.C. for the next 2 weeks, you know, he should be put in jail. When they said they was going to impeach him for what he did a couple of days ago by trying to put fear to this Secretary of State in Georgia, he should have went to jail then. He's doing everything possible to keep himself out of jail. Because you didn't go and vote. I did vote. It ain't my fault Hillary lost. So next time when somebody like Trump runs for office, just remember what he's doing this week and what he's been doing every week. He's been working hard to destroy this democracy. He's been doing it hardcore for the last 4 years. They're on the news right now. They're getting the National Guard together to go and bust this thing up. And what the thing about this is that the National Guard should have been there from the get-go. The National Guard should have been there, standing out there, because they knew he was going to do this. He knew that he was going to do this on the day of. And he put inside those people, was like, if y'all go in there and ruin this for Joe Biden, well, I'll remain president. So these people are raiding the Capitol Hill because they're under the impression if they go in there and they stop Congress or they go in there and do something to Congress, Joe Biden won't become president because they wouldn't do the meeting or whatever. This was also incited by Ted Cruz and our senator who started the whole thing. The guy that we elected here from Missouri. That, I forgot his name, Holt or something like that. I don't even know the guy's name. No, he's going to go to jail now. You know, he's going to go to jail now. They're definitely going to do everything they can. They can't have this crazy person running loose after the fact. He's done this. You know, they can't have him running around. They're going to have to put him in jail. They're going to have to find something to put him in jail. He's done a lot of stuff. He's done enough stuff to put him in jail and keep him in jail. I hope they put him in federal jail where nobody hear from him ever again. You put him in federal jail, he don't get no TV interviews, he don't get to talk on the phone, he don't get to tweet, he don't get to do nothing. They need to put him in jail. That's what they need to do. Dude needs to go to jail. You know, I like to see somebody say, well, no, he doesn't. Look what's happening to the Capitol in Washington, D.C. That's some scary shit. That's some very scary shit, folks. And the reason why I say it's scary is because that right there is like a scene out of someplace else on this planet other than the United States. This should never have happened. No president in history has done what this man has done. But there are other countries where people have done what this man has done so he can overthrow the government so he can stay in power and the rest of his cronies. Guantanamo. They need to put him there. They need to put this dude in Guantanamo. You know, that's what the Guantanamo is made for. They need to put him somewhere where he's silent. See, his mouth His mouth is what has done this. He didn't have to lift up a gun. He didn't have to though put one soldier out in the street to do exactly what he needs to do, which is try to stay in power. He's doing this so he can stay in power. That's all he's doing, and he's got the right stupid, conspiracy minded, tinfoil hat wearing mofo's to help him do it. I just didn't know he was going to be able to get those many idiots together in one spot so he can carry out his mission to sit back and spoil the election for somebody. And he thinks he spoiled it. He's sitting there, it's like, whoa, yeah, I did it. They ran in there and they're going to do something and they're going to stop this and I'm going to stay president. No, no. Yeah, March to Save America. Nah, dude, you just destroyed America. You got a lot of people right now scared as hell and getting ready to buy up all the gold reserves. That's what you got. That's what's happening right now, folks. I guarantee you. Look on the stock market right now. You'll see gold and silver and platinum going up very quickly, very fast. You know, you're gonna see stock in weapons and guns going up very fast because of what's happening right now. Because this is the ultimate uncertainty right here. This is the ultimate uncertainty. This is what drives our economy. When you got people around the world seeing this stuff happening, you know. What's up, Minecraft? He's trying to he's trying to overthrow the election. And the thing about it is he had to think of something because he couldn't get he was actually thinking to get the military to get Congress to stop. He was going to actually get the military to find some way. I don't think he was going to send the military to Congress, but it was said that he was trying to get the military to do something to stop Biden from getting into power. I don't know what it was, but I heard about it. It was talked about a few seconds, for a few minutes. I just laughed at it. I was like, ain't no military going to stand behind this fool. So he went for the next best thing. Crazy nut job conspirators. Let's see. Crazy nut job conspirators. That's who we got. That's who we got. You know. So right now, folks, as I listen to the news in the background, they're trying to get the National Guard to come in and bust us up because that's the only force that's big enough and strong enough to come in there and police that. You know, the Capitol Hill Police and the Washington Police. I don't think they have the ability to go in there and bust up all those people. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, man. And for understand, that has to be over. That has to be well over 15, 20,000 people out there. You know, that's a lot of rubber bullets. They're going to have a lot of rubber bullets, tear gas, and whatever they have for power control. They're going to have to come in there with like they do in Germany. They come in there with some water hose tanks and shit and start spraying people down to cool them off. You know, I've never seen this before in this country, and it seems like it's going to happen in this country. You know, this is a test, folks. This is a straight up test. You know. When you sit back, let's go for the people in Georgia. When you sit back and oppress people, and you want to stay in power, and you're doing everything you possibly can in power, eventually those people are going to actually take all the rules that you laid down for them, so they can just stay where they're at, and take those rules and flip them on you. And that's what Stacey Abrams, whatever her name is, that's what she did. She knew they had the laws. She knew they had everything. So she just said, you know what? The only thing that we have the right to vote. They ain't stopping us to vote. They're just making it harder for us to vote. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get to this obstacle course and get everyone to the polls and get them to vote. That's what she did. And she worked on this for 10 whole years. I remember when she lost that election. She was mad. And she was mad because it was just pure, simple voter suppression. She was angry. And she worked 10 years to fix Georgia. Georgia comes back, gives us 2 senators and a president. All because there's one black woman that I've only heard of once in the news decided that she was going to change this country, and she did. It took her 10 years, and a lot of Democrats ignoring her for most of that time until she delivered, and she did. She delivered. The state of Georgia, uplifted that state. That what she did needs to be repeated in all these states. That's what needs to be done, folks. So don't worry, folks. I'm just venting because I can't believe that everybody knew what he was doing. He did it, and he should not get away with this. Come on, folks. I don't even know what to say. I really don't. Because at first when I first saw that on TV, first I was kind of scared. I was like, oh my god, what has he done? At first I thought it was like a crowd of armed guard. I thought it was National Guard. Until I said, wait a minute, that's not National Guard. That's a bunch of idiots. Those QAnon idiots. Those are QAnon idiots. Those are conspiracy idiots. Those are the Trump followers. And then you got the idiots who are actually in our Congress who are actually following. So they got a lot to answer for. Ted Cruz, the guy from Missouri, my state, they got a lot to answer for after this. This whole procedure with confirming Joe Biden shouldn't have took no more than 30 minutes to do. Oh, look at this. Ted Cruz is up here saying, "Oh no, the people who are doing this need to stop. Please stop. When him and the guy from here are the main ones who helped this happen. They're the ones who helped it happen. They're the ones who conspired with the president to slow up the process. And if they wouldn't have stopped or slowed up the process, this shit would have been over with a few hours ago. But no, they wanted to come on, carry on, and that gave Trump enough time to incite the crowd, and then the crowd just got rid. And then he just left. Trump just left, and then the crowd took over, and then they decided, hey, let's go ahead and raid the Capitol building, folks. Don't worry, everybody. All you gotta do is turn on the news, man. That's all you gotta do. But anyway, folks, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna sit here for another 45 minutes and watch what the hell's gonna happen. If anything else happened, I'll be sure to come back and if anything else happened, folks, I will come back and talk about it. Because I'm just angry, and I don't think I should be on here angry. Well, actually, there's something I do want to talk about. There's something else I want to talk about. Let me find it real quick. Hold on, folks. Oh, yes, it is. So also, I mean, like after I told you I took a nap, and before I got on here to talk to you guys, I saw this. I saw the crazy. Oh, I don't think this is the video though. I think it's this video.
Big and tough. For
so. Once again, I reported him in and everything. I've been reporting him in and everything. And he gets on here again, and he gets on here again, and he does the same. He does the same bullshit. And the same bullshit he does is the same bullshit our president's doing. And that's to sit back and lie to get his way. And I'm not even worried about it because I know eventually he's gonna wear himself out and disappear, hopefully in the future. But I'm gonna get out of here, folks, and talk to you guys later. Keep up with current events, folks. That's all I got to say.